Angeltalia, Chapter 9, Cold and Gray. The 3rd of November, 2012. Leanne and Matthew watched over Sarah as she slept. Her shoulder was bandaged up, and there was mess on the table to help with the wound healing. Leanne looked over at Matthew, who looked troublesome. "Matthew?" she asked.
"Yes, Diana?"
Matthew ponders. "It's Leanne." She grinned her teeth, but she quickly goes back to normal. "Go and see what your brother is doing. I'll watch over your girlfriend," she explains. Matthew nods in agreement.
"Okay, thank you, Leanne."
He gets her name right this time and leaves the room. Matthew sees Alfred and walks over to him.
"Al, is something wrong?"
Matthew asks softly. Alfred turns to Matthew with a confused face. "What does she mean by that's back there? I don't get it. What would hurt more?" He goes on, but Matthew sees a hint of gray on his brother's wrist.
"Al, give me your arm,"
Matthew demands. "Why?" Alfred responds.
"Just do it. Your right arm, please."
Alfred does so and raises his arm to his brother. Matthew rolls up Alfred's sleeve jacket, and his face turns to shock. There was a large gray patch. It was dry and felt like stone, like there was no life in it at all.
"Oh my God!"
Matthew backs up a bit. Alfred looks down and sees a patch of gray on him. "Huh? What the hell, man? What's with this patch?" Alfred starts to freak out, and Matthew tries to keep him still.
"How long have you had that?"
Matthew questions Alfred. "I don't know, dude! I've never seen this before!" Alfred shouts in panic. Leanne heard and came in, slapping Alfred on the back of the head. "Alfred, getting your boxes in a twitch is not going to answer your question," Leanne spoke in annoyance. Matthew thought to himself,
"Damn, this girl is a hard nut."
"Ow! That hurts!" Alfred rubbed his neck. Matthew could tell he felt pain. "Oh, did I hit him too hard?" Leanne pondered to herself.
"Yeah, you hit him hard,"
Matthew responds. "Oopsie," Leanne whispers, mostly to herself.
"I know he was upset, but you didn't have to,"
Matthew spoke. "I was brought up with discipline. But sorry about that," Leanne answered. Matthew nodded.
"It's alright."
He immediately gets back on subject.
"But what do we do? Why is Alfred getting a gray patch like that?"
Matthew asked. Leanne thought for a moment. "Is there anyone who knows that could help at all?" she asked. Matthew brainstorms and then remembers.
"Ah, maybe our father can figure it out."
Leanne nodded in agreement. "Alright, you two go to him then. I'll keep an eye on Sarah." Alfred looks at her. "Dude, will you be alright on your own?" Leanne nodded. "More than what I seem. I'll be fine." Alfred gets up and both of the brothers head out the door. "Be careful, you two!" Leanne calls out as the brothers got into the car and traveled to the church. "Father?" I was scared. It was dark and misty. "Father, where are you?" I heard a terrible noise from down here, but I needed to find him. Then I heard a groan. I got excited, hoping it was Father. And it was him. He was okay. But as I got closer to him, he had difficulty getting up. And then he turned around, and I gasped. "Alfred!" Matthew shouts out, waking Alfred from his sleep. "Oh, sorry, dude." Alfred scratched the back of his neck in embarrassment in getting out of the car. Matthew and Alfred entered the church, and Matthew saw a man with a blindfold sitting down with a globe. He stopped for a minute. Arthur could hear the boys coming in.
Dude, don't just stand there. Go to him.
Alfred referred to his brother. Arthur recognized his voice and smiled. He stood up, turning towards them.
Welcome, my boys,
he spoke in a cheerful tone. Alfred gave Arthur a warm hug before Matthew did so, but tighter with relief.
It's good to see you. It's been so long.
Matthew silently sobbed. Arthur rubs Matthew's back.
Indeed it has, Matthew,
he spoke softly.
I missed you so. Father, we were hoping you could help us. You see, Alfred has a strange patch on his skin. We're not sure why it's happening or what it is,
Matthew explains. I see. Alfred, give me your arm to house the patch. Arthur gestures. Alfred did so and rolled up the sleeve. Arthur feels the area and could tell it's rough, cold to the touch, and doesn't seem like human skin. It's just dead.
This could be a problem,
Arthur explains. Dad, why do I have this? Alfred asked. Son, this is a small consequence for using your healing powers on others rather than yourself. Because of the energy used to heal, it takes the life force from the parts of your body, turning your skin gray, and it hardens like stone. If this goes on, you won't have enough energy to heal yourself. It also takes away part of your lifespan too, making you vulnerable to an early death. Arthur continues. Both Matthew and Alfred couldn't believe it. Matthew's hand was over his mouth. But Dad, there must be something you can do, Alfred panics. Alfred, I'm afraid it doesn't work like that. The problem is you're half human. So using angelic powers can affect on your human body. The only thing you can do is to allow your body to heal the affected areas on its own. No medicine, no powers, no pain. Arthur finishes. But I can regenerate. Surely if I do that, I can... It's not as simple as that, Arthur interrupted. You can only regenerate when the amount of energy you use to heal is balanced. So from how much your physical body heals. Because of the patch, it can't be repaired from your healing sources. You must let your body do its job, Arthur goes on. But Alfred looked down, annoyed. Matthew wasn't sure what to say.
He's right, Al.
Matthew confronts his brother.
If it's the only thing that can help, then we'll just leave it and allow it to heal itself.
He agrees with Arthur. Alfred looked frustrated. He didn't like the fact that he was half human. He wanted to be a pure blood angel, but his father was right. Okay, Dad. I'll do as you say. Alfred responds in agreements, and they both headed home. Matthew, Arthur calls out for him.
Yes, Father?
Arthur finds his son's hand. Take care of your brother for me. You two have a lot to catch up on. Can you do that for me? Arthur asks in a gentle tone. Matthew nods.
Of course I will, Father.
Thank you, my son. It's good to finally reunite with you again. Arthur smiled. Matthew follows Alfred to the car. Arthur was happy to, in a way, see that Matthew was as gentle as he was 6 years ago.
You would make your mother proud,